Hallo miteinander und herzlich willkommen zu Lautstark. Schlagzeuger, eine ganz eigene Art von Mensch. Oft halten sie sich im Hintergrund und manchmal weiß man gar nicht, ob die auch sprechen können. Er kann es zwar auch noch ziemlich gut. Luzier ist seit dem Jahr 2006 Drummer der Band Korn. Er erweist sich als Telegenster der Gruppe. Was der Rest während des Interviews macht, seht ihr jetzt.
1992 haben 5 Freunde beschlossen, die Bierdosen gegen Instrumente auszutauschen. Dieser lebensfreudige Impuls katapultierte die 5 Körner aus Bakersfield in Kalifornien von der Highschool direkt in die Billboards. Im Dschungel der Crossover- und New-Metal-Bands finden Sie zu ihrem unverwechselbar bösen und durchgeknallten Sound, und zwar ohne Make-up und bunte Kontaktlinsen, denn sie wissen auch so zu schocken. Zum Beispiel mit der letztjährigen Ankündigung eines Dubstep-Albums. Während man sich mit Korn 3 Remember Who You Are noch auf die Wurzeln besann, wagt man 2011 das größte Experiment der Karriere.
Korn 3 obviously was back to the roots. You know, I've been in a band almost 5 years now, so Korn's always made a different sounding record. You know, nothing. See on the Other Side sounds nothing like Untitled. Untitled sounds nothing like Korn 3, and of course the new one took a really big turn. But you know, the last one we just took 3 months off the road and said, okay, we're going to make a record that just, you know, we're all in a room together recording, you know, but this one was made over a course of, you know, the whole tour last year. I mean, Jonathan met with several dubstep artists, you know, Skrillex was the first one, and we were just blown away how big the sound was and how massive it just really messed us up in a good way, you know, and so next thing you know, John started meeting with different dubstep artists. So it started out being a 5-song EP, and it turned into a full record. So we're quite happy, man.
Nach langem Touren erschien also im späten März 2011 ein 14-sekündiger Sample von der Kollabo mit Skrillex, Get Up. Kurze Zeit später stand der komplette Track zum kostenlosen Download bereit. Somit erschien die erste offizielle Single Ewigkeiten vor dem Album, welches erst am 2. Dezember 2011 auf den Markt kam. Wird hier etwa mit Dummies gearbeitet?
No, I mean, we don't really testing anything. We're just, you know, when we do something, it's never like half-assed. It's like we you know, to put it out, if we're feeling something, if we're like, because we write songs all the time. We don't just stop and write songs. Like, there's songs being written right now. Like, John's in there working on stuff, and there's studios on our buses out here, so we're always working on songs. And if we feel strong about them and want to present them, we just put it out. There's no like, let's see if they like this, and if they don't, we'll change it. There's none of that. We just, it's what we feel, you know, so whatever we feel. And we hope the fans like it, you know. Korn's 18 years now, so hopefully we're still playing, you know.
Gelingt den alternden Rockstars mit The Path of Totality der Befreiungsschlag? Kommerziell gesehen war der Sample ein Erfolg und die gewagte Symbiose wurde ausgeweitet. Umhüllt von einem neuartigen Soundgewand versuchen Korn all ihre Stärken auszuspielen. Doch wo ist nur das einmalige Slap-Bass-Spiel von Fieldy geblieben? Auch die vielseitigen Rhythmen des versierten Drummers Luzier weichen gezwungenermaßen dem simplen, mit Triggern eingespielten Elektrobeats. Drastische klangliche Veränderungen mussten die puristischen Fans der ersten Stunde aber bereits auf See You on the Other Side und dem unbetitelten Studioalbum von 2007 in Kauf nehmen. Der Sound des vorliegenden Albums gibt vielen Korn-Anhängern nun aber den Rest. Nostalgische Anfälle dieser Art werden gekonnt überhört.
Everyone was like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe to me, it's still, no one sounds like Jonathan, no one sounds like Monkey, no one sounds like Fieldy. So it's where we're all, the stamp is still on it, the Korn stamp, but it just, you know, Korn has always had elements of hip hop and rap and funk, and so this just went extreme because there's noises and crazy things in production that makes it so. And live, it's just amazing because it's, to me, it's 3 times heavier because now we play the old school songs up first, you know, up front, and then we play the dubstep set, and then we dive into the hits. So it's the energy is, I'm playing everything live. As a drummer, it's kind of weird because there's a lot of programming on the record, but live I play everything note for note. You know, we switch out the main drums, and turn on the electronics, and it's great.
Und am Ende des Tages ist es immer noch eine Korn-Platte. Ihre Vorreiterrolle für neuartige Bands der New-Metal-Bewegung ist unumstritten und im Plattentitel Follow the Leader unmissverständlich festgehalten. Ob das aktuelle Metal-Dubstep-Gemisch ebenfalls Wellen schlagen wird?
I don't know. Through the years, Korn's been very influential, you know, to bands. A lot of people have. I was a huge fan myself, you know, before I got in the band. So it's changed. It's definitely paved a lot of ways. I'm already hearing artists, some bigger name people working with some dubstep artists. So it's kind of funny how people jump on, like, that's really cool. And a lot of people didn't want to like it at first. They're like, this is weird. Now they love it. So, you know, you can never please everybody, you know, but I'm getting emails from Skrillex fans that never really heard of Korn before, and now they're bought the new Korn record because Skrillex is on it. So it's a big circle, you know.
So I must admit, chaos lives in everything, trapped inside a dream. It all comes back to me.
Dass Jonathan Davis' Spannweite auch Death Metal Vocals umfasst, bewies er bereits 2003 auf Take a Look in the Mirror. Auch wenn derartige Ausbrüche bereits dazumal gezwungen brutal wirkten, fügten sie sich aber dennoch recht gut in den ohnehin etwas übermotivierten Härtegrad ein. Die düsteren und zynischen Lyrics schafften es perfekt, den Kids in America aus den ungeliebten, gebeutelten Herzen zu sprechen. Wut, Trauer, Zerbrechlichkeit und Aggression spornten den Frontmann einst zu gesanglichen Höchstleistungen an. Von all diesen Gefühlslagen spürt man beim heute 40-Jährigen nur noch vereinzelte Überreste. Traumatische Erlebnisse, die den zentralen Dreh- und Angelpunkt des Korn-Universums bildeten, scheinen therapeutisch ausgeschöpft zu sein. Zum Glück für den modernen Underdog, Pech für die chronischen Emos.
We were talking about that earlier today, like things that are forced, you know, to be written. Like Korn 3, had that 3-month period, and that's the only time we had to write that. So sometimes you don't want that. You want to, like, maybe I don't feel like writing this week, so I'll come back next week. But an album like Korn 3, it wasn't like that. We had to get done at a certain time, and sometimes that's not the best way to go, you know. So with this album, John wrote what he felt, and if 2 weeks later he'd write a lyric for this, and if, you know, so emotionally it's what he is feeling at the time, what's in his life, you know, and his lyrics were very influential, you know. These people that shows, they cry sometimes because a certain song touches them or maybe helped them through a hard time or a hard, you know, so it's heavy sometimes, you know.
Mit dem DJ Downlink and JD als Support hätten die ein oder anderen Korn-Anbeter bei dem Konzert im Volkshaus auch beinahe zu weinen begonnen. Man tat sich ein wenig schwer mit der neuen elektronischen Facette, taute aber im Verlauf des Konzerts auf und feierte zum Schluss die alten Songs mit heftigen Anti-Disco-Tänzen. Wie beim Essen spart man sich das Beste bis zum Schluss auf. Doch wer entscheidet in einer Band, was das Sahnehäubchen ist?
All this together, yeah, I mean, ultimately John, his voice, that's his instrument, his voice, so I can be beat up and jet lagged and not sleep, and I still can play somewhat, but, you know, depending on the time period or what's going on, some songs are very high for him, and so he ultimately picks, you know, but we all have a say in it, we all make suggestions, and this tour we're trying to trade 3 sets, A, B, and C set, so one day we play this one day so we try to trade it, you know, change it up a little bit.
Sometimes I hate the life I made. Everything's wrong every time.
Nach 3 mittelmäßigen Alben mit diversen Hoch- und Tiefpunkten platzierte sich The Path of Totality auf Platz 32 der Schweizer Hitparade. Die Stärke des Erdbebens hat nachgelassen.
A lot of bands, they reach, especially when you're together this long, they get to a point where, you know, what else do we do? And then some people just do it for money. Some people, it's kind of crazy, like out there. But we're honestly all about the music now. That's all we do all day, and we all have side projects and bands. And so even when we're home off the road, we're still writing with other artists, you know. So then when we're together, it's exciting to be a part of a band that's not afraid to be creative, and the music's so alive, you know. They're not some bands that reach, well, not many bands reach 18 years of existing, but a band like this, it's kind of cool to have John come in, wake you up in your bunk in the middle of the night and go, you have to hear this song, come here. You know, he's just excited about it, you know. So most people are like, oh, we got to play here. We're in Zurich today, great. That's not us. We're like, we love it. We like, no matter where we play, if it's a festival, a club, you know.
Erst nachdem wir alles verloren haben, haben wir die Freiheit, alles zu tun. Brutal, aber wahr.
Holding on.